starting a new game, on the upper right hand side, you select the new game option, select 1 for yes, and hit enter. That'll reset the clock to 15 minutes. Prior to the game starting, you're going to want to change this to a 3-minute warm-up. In the upper left-hand corner, select set clock, change it to 3 minutes, hit enter. The clock is now changed to 3 minutes. On the bottom of the keyboard, you'll see there's an option for quarter or period. You select that to increase the period by 1. In the bottom right-hand corner, you have the option for clock on and clock off. You also have the options for guest score +1 for each goal. So every time there's a goal, select the option for each of the home team or the away team. For a guest penalty, on the right-hand side, select guest or home penalty. It'll ask you to enter the player number. You can just leave that as 0, hit enter, and enter the amount of time for the period, for the penalty. So select 2 minutes and hit enter. If there's more than one penalty, enter or select the guest penalty, enter the player number, just hit enter, set the time at 2 minutes, and hit enter, and it'll put up the additional penalty for the additional player. If you make a mistake during the collection of a score, so if you increase the guest score by 1 and it turns out that it wasn't a goal, in the bottom left-hand corner you have 2 options, set guest functions and set home functions. So if it's an error on the side of guest or an error on the side of home, just select the set guest options. This will show you the number of goals. You can change that to 0, the number of shots, which we don't keep track of, and hit enter, and it'll reset the period or the number of goals back to 0 or back to the number which it should be. During the course of the game, the biggest thing that you'll need to keep track of is the clock on and clock off. So every time the ref drops the puck or every time there's a whistle, you need to make sure that you press the clock on or clock off option. This will stop and restart the clock.